Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, yes, I'm back, and yes, I was in court, Cecil, but it was for jury duty. Absolutely. Hope you guys had a good day yesterday and didn't miss me. Did you miss me?
Yes.
That's so sweet. Lie.
We got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. All you want to know about what's happening there, you got to watch this show, because coming up in just a few minutes, right after we do what? Check the weather?
The weather,
yeah. Check that.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Zach Covey.
Well, despite some morning fog across the area, temperatures have warmed up nicely with a southerly flow at 5 to 10 miles per hour later on this afternoon, warming us up, but it is going to be a pretty humid day. Take a look at our daytime high temperatures today. 84 to 86 across the PD. Border Belt 85 to 86. Right there along the beaches in the 80s. And then slightly inland, say Conway, Carolina Forest, you'll be talking about that 83 to 84 degree mark. Partly sunny skies today. Now we will see a little bit of a sea breeze develop. We'll talk about that in a second. And the sea breeze will really be the only hope for some relief from these two very scary numbers. A 71-degree dew point this afternoon along the Grand Strand. That feels oppressive. Inland locations, a 66-degree dew point, feeling very muggy. If you are doing anything prolonged outside today, despite temperatures only being in the 80s, you need to have some sort of a water bottle or a way to cool down. Here's the reason why. Typically, a sea breeze will help you cool off because it provides a little rain. Yes, it's muggy for the first 10-15 minutes after it, but it takes a lot of that humidity away in the long term. Today's sea breeze lines slated to develop around noon, right there around Loris and Conway, just this very thin line of clouds moving inland. It is a weak sea breeze line. I'm not expecting a lot of shower activity with it. If it doesn't produce a lot of shower activity, we will be hard-pressed to get any sort of relief out of that line. So it will be a very humid day today. Now come tomorrow, showers and storms become a little more widespread, not because of a sea breeze, but because of the southwesterly flow advecting in moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Take a look at our rain chances over the next 7 days, 40, 50, even 60% chance. That will lead to 2 to 3 inches of rain over the next week across the Carolinas and across Georgia. Our 7-day forecast shows that while we don't have any real flooding concerns, any storms that do develop on our Wednesday could produce a few isolated areas of urban flooding in low drainage areas, but flash flooding will not be a concern. Temperatures in the 80s.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A few things to chat about before we get started. Talking about Memorial Day, it's an important day to remember those men and women who have died in military service. It's a day to honor all branches of the military, and Planet Fitness is offering complimentary access to all 3 of their Myrtle Beach locations to veterans and those members currently enlisted in any branch of the U.S. Armed Forces between May 21st and May 31st. So if that is you or you know someone, go check it out.
All right, I want to talk about somebody that got the Order of the Palmetto last night.
Cool.
Oh, man, he's former House Secretary. There he is, to Senator Fritz Hollings. He received the Order of the Palmetto at Inlet Affairs in Murrells Inlet. It was last night, May 21st, around 6:30. This was a surprise to him, and there's a sheriff on the end there. So, you know, this is so good that we get to talk about him. The Order of the Palmetto. You know, I have one, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Very cool. And definitely
Governor Beasley. Governor Beasley gave me mine.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very much an honor. All right.
It is. Let's talk about something that's happening right now, the haberdashery. right over in Conway, where I get all my clothes. Have all kinds of high quality and very comfortable t-shirts for the golfer and the family. They have many golf scenes from Vineyard Vines and Southern Tide. Not a golfer, but maybe an outdoorsman, then we have you covered with Southern Point, which has everything from saltwater fishing to hunting. If that's not for you, then take a look at our newest line, Coastal Town. They have some beautiful beaches, lighthouses, ocean scenes. Go by and check them out at Haberdashery right over there in Conway, and they've got a lot of fall clothing right now. That's 75% off at the Haberdashery.
Very good. All right, let's talk about today. Today is May the 22nd. It is a Tuesday, and this is Buy a Musical Instrument Day. What instrument would you buy if you could buy any instrument?
I'd buy a guitar, I think.
Yeah?
Can
you play it?
No, I couldn't play it, but I'd buy
He said
one.
you can't play it.
Yeah, our producer can play one.
That's right, and this is also Buckle Up American Day.
All right, let's look at birthdays today. 1978, Jennifer Godwin. She's 40 years old, star of the ABC TV show Once Upon a Time. She was in the movie Mona Lisa.
That's right.
Smile.
Yep, Mona Lisa Smile. That's right. 1979, Maggie Q, 39 years old, the TV series Nikita, and the Bombshell movies Live Free or Die Hard, Mission Impossible, and TV
Designated Survivor.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good show. I like that one. All right, 1988, Santana Garrett, 30 years old, one of the top 50 women wrestlers. First woman to hold the Florida, Cruiserweight Championship. Santana.
That's a bad mamma jamma right there.
All right,
I'm
yes, sir.
All right, today in history, 1967, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood premiered on PBS.
Yes, sir. 1992, one of my favorite things on television at this time was Johnny Carson. He hosted NBC's Tonight Show for the last time on this date back in 1992, and he had been the host for that show for 30 years.
Wow.
Johnny Carson. All right, here's one of those crazy world records.
Yeah, I didn't read it yet.
Okay, from the Know It All department. Okay. The world record for the most naked people on a roller coaster. You know how many?
This is what I get for not reading the cards.
How many do you think? The most naked people on a roller coaster?
I have no
102 people. It didn't tell us where, but I did read up on it.
102 people got on a roller coaster
102 naked people ride on a roller coaster. They've got a world record for everything. Wow. That's it from the Know It All departments today.
Oh, boy. We do have a great show lined up, so stick around. We'll be back. The following is paid for by Core Fitness.
And welcome back. We're talking about Core Fitness right now. They're getting ready. Let me see if I get this right. The CrossFit Up Dog Beach Town Throwdown.
You got it right. He's been saying it all morning. He's been practicing.
That's really good.
Wow, that was good. Judy, let's talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about it. It is coming up. So it is not Memorial Weekend, the weekend after, June 2nd and 3rd. And it is, this is our 6th year doing a CrossFit competition that weekend. And it is, we have more athletes than we've ever had. Getting ready to have over 500 athletes. So, yeah, it's getting really big, and it is awesome. It is great.
And you take part in this too.
Yeah,
you do.
Well, I take part in. I don't actually.
You don't
it'd be
compete.
way easier to compete than to do what I do now, because having to keep organizing things. But no, the competing I do not do. No.
Well, it's pretty tough. Here's some of the stuff right here.
We were practicing. Yes, practicing.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
What we do is we send out standards for the athletes, and we send them out so they know exactly what the workout is, what we're looking for, and they can practice it ahead of time, really. And then, so that's what you're watching right now, us practicing in the back of the gym.
How much is in that weight? How much is that weight?
It varies. It depends what category you're going into. So if you're a beginner, it's a little lighter. If you're an intermediate, which is our RX division, it's a little heavier. And then we also have an elite, which is the heaviest weight. This particular workout you're looking at goes up. So each bar, it goes in a ladder, goes up in weight.
Okay, so progressively, as you do the workout, the weight.
Yeah, we're talking 100 pounds or something like that at least?
He wants to know what's on that bar.
Oh, yeah. 100 pounds would be the beginning of the ladder.
Beginning of the ladder?
Yeah, and it goes up from there.
I could make it to the beginning. Maybe.
So there are different divisions, and can they still sign up for this event?
Yes, they can. We don't close until, I guess, a week before, so next weekend it'll close.
Okay.
But, and we also have some openings for vendors, too, to come out there. We have about 18 vendors out there now. Anything from, lip balm stuff to, clothing lines. People are coming out there. Oh, yeah, we have food trucks coming out. So
where's all this going to be? Tell them where it's
going to be. This is at the old Myrtle Square Mall site. It's across from the Founders Center right there near Rock and Jump.
That's great.
Yeah,
right
in the center of Myrtle Beach.
You got a lot of room out there, and you can do a lot.
Yes, and we've added this year an obstacle course.
Really?
So Palmetto Paving is helping with that, and it's going to be great. And we're donating to the Boys and Girls Club of Myrtle Beach.
Oh. That's fantastic. So is anybody able to do the obstacle, or do you have to be signed up for the CrossFit event?
No, anyone can do it.
That's fun.
Anybody?
Great.
Yes.
All right, so they can check your website. There's your website
gotcore.com.
Right there.
And find out about it and get involved and take part in it.
Yeah, just come out and watch and see what it's all about, because it is so fun to watch.
I could do 10 pounds or something.
Yeah,
50,
the
maybe
bar.
50.
Yeah.
The bar weighs that much?
No, the bar.
The bar weighs 35 to 45 pounds.
35 to 40. I might could do that.
Give him a little plate. It's a little tiny plate.
We have slam balls too. It's filled with sand to throw.
But this is a family-friendly event. Bring everyone out to the event.
Yeah.
There'll be something for everyone.
Yeah, because then you can always jump on the obstacle course.
What time's all going to start? Tell them.
It starts bright and early Saturday morning, June 2nd at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. All right, Judy. The CrossFit Up Dog Beach Town Throwdown.
Yeah.
Good job.
You got it
again.
All right. We'll be back. Got a lot more coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, the farmers markets in Horry and Georgetown County are open. Fresh fruit, veggies, and all kinds of other things that you can find there.
You got it right. Blake is here with us now, and let me tell you, today is Tuesday, so that means Surfside. Theirs is open, right?
That's right. So Surfside's got 2 days this season, Tuesday and Thursday. Most other days of the week, we have markets distributed throughout the county. So.
All right, now give us a lineup on the other days, all right?
So I have to look, I want to make sure I get it right.
That's okay.
We've got Little River on Wednesdays from 1 to 6. We have North Myrtle Beach on Fridays from 10 to 3. Georgetown on Saturdays from 8 to 1. Conway on Saturdays from 8 to 1. And Market Common on Saturdays from 10 to 3.
Now, what's so great about this now, you don't just find vegetables, you find a lot of different stuff here.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just so neat to find some of these things you're looking for.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the other vendors you have.
So, in terms of vendors, we've got folks that do fruits and vegetables. We've got folks that do value-added products, baked goods, any manner of
eggs.
Right. If it comes off the farm, meats, even seafood you could encounter.
Peanuts too.
Peanuts.
They have peanuts.
Artisan products. A lot of different types of items that you can encounter.
Neat.
And today they're open at Surfside from 10 until 3 o'clock, so you can go down there and check it out. They got a lot of neat stuff. I think this is so good that that Waccamaw Market has put all this together. And it gives the people a place to sell their products.
Right. Well, we're trying to grow the local food system in the area, and markets are one piece of that equation. We think that a number of other initiatives, mobile markets, e-commerce markets, a co-op grocery, etc., we're working in those directions. So the markets are the way that we get our foot in the door.
Right.
So
now, if you did not hear what he said about where, go to that website.
That's right.
WaccamawMarkets.org, and they'll tell you everywhere that's open. The Surfside is the place today. Now, wait a minute.
This
Cheddar, cheese, and grits?
Right. So this is an example of what we would call a value-added product. So David Dorman over in Aner has taken grits, added value to those grits by making them cheddar grits.
Yeah.
And we've branded it with one of our local branding initiatives, Waccamaw Grown. You'll see that symbol at the markets this season, in addition to some certified SC Grown branding. And
you need some Waccamaw Grown T-shirts.
Well, we might even have them.
You might. That would be very cool.
Is where they put this together at. We thank you, Blake. Thank you so much for being with us, buddy.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. All right, make sure you go check them out. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. All right, Drug-Free Marlboro Coalition just finished one of their big events yesterday. We're going to talk about that first. Then we got another one coming up Saturday, June 23rd. And Pam's with us. We're going to talk about what happened yesterday.
All right, yeah, let's talk about yesterday. And also, first, I kind of want to know, what is Drug-Free Marlboro Coalition?
Drug-Free Marlboro Coalition is a coalition out of Bennettsville, South Carolina. We have 12 sectors and community leaders. And our focus is youth prevention of substance abuse and misuse. So we have community leaders. There are 12 sectors, faith-based, law enforcement, healthcare professionals, parents, school administrators that are part of that.
That's huge, especially with like we've seen the epidemics of heroin and all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
How long
it's very
in
important.
Operation now?
We started in 2011. Yeah. I've been with the position 4 years now. 4 years now.
Fantastic. Now, yesterday you had an event. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we had the tall cop in Bennettsville yesterday. He's out of Idaho Law Enforcement, Jermaine Galloway, and we partnered with 4th Circuit Law Enforcement. So we had folks from Hartsville, Dillon, Hartsville, Darlington, Bennettsville.
Awesome. So it was a big success.
It was
good?
a big success, and he brought in clothing, told us some of the things that we could look for that youth are doing when local merchants as it relates to drug use.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Things you might not even naturally think of, and that's part of what you guys do. Now, you have an event coming up. It's a 5K run walk?
5K run walk, Saturday, June 22nd.
22nd, okay.
Yes, yes, and that's to raise the awareness of underage drinking. Yes.
Okay, well, that's at 23rd. That's
Sorry
why I said
about
that. I'm
that.
sorry.
No, that's correct. June 23rd. That's right. Saturday.
Yeah.
So can anybody come out to this? I mean, run, walk,
yes, run,
families?
walk. Yes, it's going to start at Carroll Field June 23rd. You're right, June 23rd. And the event will start at 8:30. But we're doing pre-registrations. June 1st. At the front lawn of the courthouse, Marlboro Courthouse, and the registration is only $5. So, and that includes your T-shirt, hydration station. We're going to do a runner ceremony at the end, and we have some partners. McLeod Health is partnering with us. Care South Carolina is partnering with us. Walmart is partnering with us. Fitness World is partnering with us. So we're really excited about that.
And with only a $5 registration fee, you want people to come out. That's the purpose is to raise awareness.
Raise awareness of underage drinking for youth.
All right, let's show this. She brought us some T-shirts.
Some goodies.
Let's show the T-shirts.
Yes.
Here we go. Before we get out of here.
Thank you.
Another cool T-shirt.
It is a cool T-shirt. Thank you so much.
And
for
really
that.
want to raise the awareness too because we're coming out of prom season, going into graduation season. So everyone will be celebrating, and we want to
make sure people are making the right decisions.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us today.
All right. Coming up, Chicken Bog. We're talking about something that's going to be happening in Myrtle's Inlet. That's coming up in just a minute.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Cecil is busy eating chicken bog, and man, it smells fantastic. In here, the Murrells Inlet Masonic Lodge 368, they are having their chicken bog fundraiser.
That's right. Richard's with us now. Boy, that's great. Who made that, Richard?
That was made by Drunken Jacks.
Oh.
Right out of Inlet Affairs.
You got that right, buddy. All right, now, coming up, this thing is this weekend?
Yep, thank you very much, Cecil, for that. And I just would like to re-say that my name is Dick Trithall, and I represent the Merle's Inlet Masonic Lodge. And yes, this weekend, Friday, May the 25th, we will be serving that delicious chicken bog at Inlet Affairs from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It's kind of right across from
Drunken Jacks.
Drunken Jacks.
Yeah,
right on Highway 17 Business.
You got it.
Right in Merle's Inlet.
All right, now this is dine-in, or you can get takeout as well.
That's correct. You can come in and eat there, or you can take your box and take it home and enjoy it in the afternoon or maybe early evening.
Fantastic.
Now, what are the funds used for?
Well, the funds in general are to help the lodge, general maintenance, our activities. We support a lot of the widows and orphans and
local charities as well.
And local community activities, and we're very active in that way.
All right, now what time do y'all start?
Well, we start at 11 o'clock serving till 2, and this whole deal, chicken bog, baked beans, cold slaw, a roll, glass of iced tea.
Fantastic.
Whole cost of $8.
$8. You can't beat that.
And you get free parking at Inlet Affairs.
You get free parking too.
That is good. All right, now we appreciate this. Everybody take advantage of this now. Coming up this Friday from 11 to 2 at Merle's Inlet Affairs, right?
Inlet Affairs.
And
you know what that's made with?
What?
There's some people out there, believe it or not, aren't aware that's low country. Real good low country food, inexpensive, tasty. That's made with rice, chicken, sausage, and some great spices.
Well, it smells fantastic. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
We hope to see you all there and have a great Memorial Weekend.
We got it.
Starting Friday.
Thank you.
All right.
Inlet Affairs.
We're out of time, Dick. We
chicken bug.
Go. No, stay with us. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina. You want to
Welcome back. No, I thought Richard was getting up to leave us. I said, Richard, don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
He was going to get the chicken bog and run.
He ain't taking the chicken bog.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Chicken bog.
That's right.
We thank y'all so much. We had a great time. Tomorrow, we'll be up in North Carolina.
That's
Laurinburg area. We'll be up there with Chris. We got a great show lined up tomorrow. You got to be with us. Be up there. Come up there and see us. Speak to us if you see us.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to be on the show, just give them a call at the chamber. Have a great afternoon.
See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.